Cleveland. This game pitting two conference rivals against one another. A little extra riding on this one. We'll see it, too.
Yeah, you'll see, because the game will get a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
Oh, talking out there, too, huh?
Yeah,
were you a talking?
Big talker. Were you? Yes, I loved it.
Plus, you're in broadcasting. I see the connection. I finally have figured it out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
And you look at the Wizards, they definitely took a step backwards last season. Went from being maybe a dark horse to get to that conference finals to becoming a team that just had to fight to stay in the playoff mix. So it's going to be interesting to see how they bounce back from the adversity of a season ago.
Doubled by Smith. Morris kicks to Beal. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. LeBron, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Here's Wall. Pass to Porter. Up top, Morris. He's guarded by Love. Stolen by Thompson. Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Smith missing.
No defensive pressure. That's a three-point attempt. He loved to have that.
Here's Wall. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Irving. Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
One of the best small men in the league at attacking inside, Kyrie Irving.
It's Wall with the drive. Wall with another miss.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Washington.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And the wide open shot for Morris. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
You know, a lot of people can make the claim that they are the fastest in the league, but I think John Wall has the best case. I mean, both in the half court and end-to-end. I mean, this guy has blistering speed, and you factor that in with the athleticism and the handle. I mean, he can make other players look like they're playing in cement shoes out on the floor.
Mo Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Ball against Williams. 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
He kind of went through the motions on that last attempt. Be aggressive. Attack.
You know, Greg, one of the things that strikes you about Wall, it isn't just his running speed. His quickness is off the charts. He is very, very quick.
I mean, the ground Wall can cover with his speed and quickness is staggering. As soon as the defender starts backpedaling, with Wall coming at him, game over.
There's Beal with the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
And that's the key to his game. Earlier in the shot clock, earlier in the game, if he's knocking down shots, his confidence goes to another level.
Smith wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Deadly from beyond the arc. JR cannot be left alone.
Williams against Wall. Yes, that goes in. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The kick out to Williams. The tray. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Washington making some changes. Mahaney comes in for Gortat. And it's Andrew Nicholson in for Morris. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. Outside, Beal. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Beal's got 5 now. 54 seconds left to play in the first. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Porter. The drive by James, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
LeBron James' outside shooting has been up and down from the three-point line, but he doesn't really need to rely on it because he is this dominant in the paint and scoring around the rim.
And LeBron shooting just over 30% from long range last season.
Yeah, but when he's not making threes, he can go to his other game, and that's being aggressive and attacking the rim. So when he's not shooting the 3 ball, he's still one of the elite players when he's on attack.
Burke, the pass to Mahimi. Shot clock at 6. Oubre dishes to Nicholson. From 13. But he gets it back. Tries yet again. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
LeBron kicks to Fry. Good, and the assist goes to James. Fry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Beal.
With good length and athleticism, Shumpert can guard a number of positions.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams. And a chance to hear from Bradley Beal. He came from a football family in St. Louis, but said his mother introduced him to the game of basketball at a young age.
She definitely put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom, because she has definitely honed something special into him.
To be sure. I'm just not sure some of the more delicate NBA egos could handle her trash talking once she beats them in a game of horse.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
They clearly have the size advantage, and they're sending a lot of big bodies to the paint on both sides of the floor.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Irving is out there with Amon Shumpert. Then there's Channing Frye. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 slot. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. Puts it up. Nicholson grabs the board.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Here's Wall. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Well, for every NBA player, there seems to be a moment, Smitty, when they realize that they had a special talent, that the game came easy to them. Did you have that kind of moment where you said, you know what, I'm pretty good at this game?
You know what helped me, Kevin? Drafted by the Miami Heat. Sometimes where you're drafted and the people around you. I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played at Michigan. Then I also played with Willie Burton. He's from my neighborhood.
Sure is.
So getting a chance to have guys familiar, some similar backgrounds, Grant Long as well, it made life a little bit easier. I think when I knew I was special, when the first time I heard my name in the starting lineup.
I bet. And Miami is not too bad a city to begin your
Not
career
at all.
in, is it?
Yeah, Michigan was pretty cold. I was down there in Miami.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Thompson inside. He's against Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
Wall against Shumpert. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Gortat's checked in for Washington. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Oubre. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Tristan Thompson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's 6 points for Kevin Love.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
All with it. He's picked up by Irving. Now the dish to Burke. Gortat with the screen for Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. For 3. Washington gets it back. Wall. They shoot again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, and you have got to do a better job on the box out. Those second chance buckets will kill you.
Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Burke. Cleveland also making some changes. LeBron's checked in for Fry. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And what an incredible sight it was to see the city of Cleveland in jubilation last June. Their first professional sports championship since 1964.
It was a long time coming, but most fans in Cleveland probably didn't even remember the last time they won a title. And to have that title cemented by Akron's own LeBron James, you couldn't have written it any better.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust. Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in.
Definitely a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, D.A. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big three and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Beal from long range.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
Outside Williams. Jefferson passing to Love. Hits it from three-point range. Love's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Porter dishes to Morris. And no good. Good D by James. Outside Williams. Smith for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now Wall. Feeds to Mahinmi. Can they get it? Hits the front of the rim and out.
Really bad mental lapse by the defense, yet he did not make them pay. Surprising.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers lead by 10. And now
it's the 2